Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Borderlands 2 multiplayer, specifically with the Reborn mod, kinda, sort of. So I'm going to be playing this with Moose and Joe, who you guys might recognize from our Deep Rock Galactic videos or our Astroneer series. I guess we were playing Deep Rock Galactic, and it's like, oh hey, Borderlands, that might be a fun thing to do together. And it was, and so I've actually already filmed this entire series beforehand, because this is like the 4th time I've ever tried recording Borderlands. But we always stop, honestly, after like the 3rd or 4th session and never finish the game, so I wanted to hold on to this footage until it was actually, like, legitimately done. I think we got, like, one more DLC not, unfilmed. We only did, really, Assault on Dragon Keep, but there's still that, that bridge DLC between Borderlands 2 and 3, which we haven't done yet, and so we'll tackle that at some point. I'm not entirely sure. That might be, like, closer to Borderlands 3's release, but I don't know. In general, it was kind of a fun series. Fair warning, we do talk over a fair bit of the dialogue just because you really kind of have to. Otherwise, you're just constantly getting interrupted. So it might be a bit of a mishmash of words and stuff. But it was fun. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy.
I'm ready. I've got my character.
Okay.
So just take your time.
Into the game.
Create a new Gunzerker.
Hey, take your time.
Where do I name them? Oh,
Yeah, I was debating between playing Zero and Maya, but I played Lilith in the last game, so I'm like, I'll be something other than a... What do they call them? Sirens?
Sirens.
Right.
Alright, let's see. I am good to go. Guess I'll just hit new game.
You want to hear another story, huh? One
Also,
where a very
has anyone ever
famous Pandora
confirmed
hangs in
what
a...
Zero is?
I should probably invite you. Yep, I'm Alt F4ing. Then I will delete my character. Then I will try it again. Okay, so I forgot. Also, Shell. Sorry, my brain.
Yeah.
I'm still in card games.
Do I have to create a character? Or wait, I technically had a Zero character.
Yeah, but you should make a new character just so you're on the same level as everybody else.
Yeah, I don't think we got very far with the previous one.
I forgot this is one of those games where you can invite people before you start the game.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you invite me?
No. You have to be in the game, but like before you actually like get in the world, you can just form a party on the main menu, which is really cool. And like, I don't know many other games that let you do that, which is nice.
I know. Multiplayer is very smooth in this game. Like ahead of its time, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's weird. It doesn't even take up the entire screen with its menu. It's like a little splash
Well, that's like
thing.
the little launcher.
Huh.
A number of games do that. I personally don't like it. Okay, invite to game. Invite to game. Invite to game. So, Shell, you're the only exception here. Sort of. Once you're in the game, you're gonna have to press like 3 things.
Ooh. Okay.
It's fine. It won't take very long. Oh. Select character. Create new...
I need to rebalance
Gunzerker.
things.
There we go.
Because this game is loud.
Oh. No, Reborn makes all uniques into legendaries, so the 3rd boss will always drop a legendary. Huh. Oh. I've never played Reborn, I don't know what's entailed.
I just know like the cliff notes, like the quick bullet points. I mean, they streamlined some things, they redid some skill trees, they actually changed some skills.
Yeah.
Added a bunch of guns, made the guns scale with you. Actually, you told us this part, the enemies and the guns scale with you a bit better.
The only thing I cared about was the fact that equipment has been leveled out, so like you can use a gun for longer, and I'm like, that's good, because I always hated that about the Borderlands series. It's like, hey, here's a really cool gun. It's the only gun of its kind that you're going to see for the entire campaign. So eventually, like when I was playing back before YouTube, when I was just playing the game for the first time, I just used a character editor to just scale the gun up with me, so I just got to keep my favorite gun instead. And that felt really good.
So do I press new game for a new character?
So F9. Press F9.
F9.
It'll bring up a thing. Okay, then press up.
Up?
Then press enter.
Enter. Oh, did you put mods in or something?
Yeah, we are discussing this right now. And then press F9 again to close it.
Okay.
You're gonna have to do that every time you launch the game. But, like, that's not too bad. Then you should be able to join us. So if you click on... Oh, you're not on...
I need to get a new character.
Yeah.
Okay, so far we've got Siren, Gunzerker, Moose, you are the Necromancer, correct?
No, I'm the Commando.
Oh, the Commando. Okay. I was about to say, yeah, your icon doesn't look quite right, but yeah, I'm excited. Apparently, this mod is specifically for letting you play the game as if it were new again. And I'm all about finding like an actually cool looking gun and keeping it for a while. Like I get it, it's called a loot shooter and stuff, but
So I'm joining your game.
Sometimes I just want a gun.
Yeah.
I want to keep the talking gun forever.
Oh, I know you love that thing.
I love all the talking guns.
Alright, as soon as Shell's in here, it's like we're all good. I like how none of us are repping any of the DLC characters.
Oh, yeah. That's right, because I thought Moose was going to be the necromancer.
That's fine. Sometimes it's nice to just go basic.
Oh, yeah.
Right, we all in?
Yeah, I don't really know this game.
The classics
like,
are classics
all,
for
so.
a reason.
Oh, I gotta turn Moose up. She always ends up being the quiet one.
Except for when she first starts talking and randomly peaks. I don't know what
Yeah.
that's about.
Yeah, well, we might as well have a loud Moose occasionally than a quiet Moose all the time.
I think moose are kind of loud, so it's probably fine.
I've never heard one. I finally
Usually
heard
don't unless they want to kill you.
Yeah.
I would expect it to be like a.
I finally heard
It kind of is like that, yeah.
I finally heard a deer for the first time, and it was unsettling. So I kind of don't want to hear what.
Wait,
like,
really? What kind of deer?
It was just like a deer outside. I never saw it, but I just like heard it, and I was like, "What is that?" And my mom's like, "Oh, it's a deer," and I'm like,
Oh, was it like a high like?
"Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah," because we have deer occasionally in our backyard. This is like right before PAX. It's just like,
Oh,
what is
okay.
going on? Just like, oh yeah, that's a deer. I'm like, what? They look so delicate and like placid, and then they go, and
I
you're
mean-
like, ugh.
Think of elk. Elk have glorious calls.
I have no idea. Let's get going.
Oh, yeah,
so,
no, I've
you
heard
want
a
to
few
hear
deer
another
calls.
story,
So what-
huh?
Do you guys want to watch this?
One where the very
Yeah,
famous
I
do.
Pandora hangs.
Okay,
I
I
haven't
about.
seen it.
If
Cool.
not, too bad.
Not
I'm telling
years.
you anyway.
Go
First,
for
there
it.
was the vault, an alien prison opened with a mystical key. To the warriors who opened it, the vault was just a container of tentacles and disappointment. They vanished into the wastelands, certain that the vault held no treasure at all. They were wrong. The vault's opening triggered the growth of iridium, a priceless alien element. Soon, the rare and valuable mineral emerged all across Pandora. Its appearance attracted many, including the Hyperion Corporation. They came to Pandora to mine iridium and bring order to the savage planet. Through their excavations, Hyperion uncovered evidence of an even greater vault. Their leader vowed to find it, to use its power to civilize the Borderlands, once and for all. But Hyperion weren't the only ones searching for the next vault's alien power. The call of danger and loot is not so easily resisted. Certain warriors came to Pandora in droves to uncover its hidden secrets. Some would call them adventurers. Others call them fools. But I call them vault hunters. Our story begins with them, and with a man named Handsome Jack.
Oops. I clicked off trying to get a multi-link. It was like a man named Jack, and I cut it off. I don't know what the guy's name was.
Was this
It
the
was
scene with the
Ugly
copyright
John.
stuff? Because of the music?
I don't remember if this song is copyrighted. I know the beginning of Borderlands 1 and the pre-sequel are both copyrighted.
Oh,
So I'm probably
yeah,
going to just
very
nix the
true.
music from this specific intro, but like, whatever. People have kind of gotten used to it. I've been playing Rage lately to get ready for Rage 2, because I've never played Rage 1. And all the music in that game is copyrighted. Meaning I'm just silently playing through this game. All you hear is just like the same 3 lines of dialogue from every enemy, and then just blam, blam, blam over and over again. It's surreal, and I'm not sure if I like it.
So are you like, I know there's not much you can do on Twitch, but are you gonna like layer some royalty-free music on it or something? Just put something on repeat?
Yeah, so the composer for Rogue Legacy, gave me his permission to use his music like a while ago for like everything.
Nice.
And he's done a lot of game soundtracks, anywhere from like Water Song to Viking Squad. So I'm kind of tempted to just loop nothing but Viking Squad for the entire game, but
Do it.
it's really good soundtrack too. So yeah, it's super tempting. The song is copyrighted. They skip it in the official channel. Really? Oh yeah, I guess it makes sense because yeah, it's a licensed song. Well, that's okay.
This one? Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, this
they
one.
can't take us if we talk too much.
La 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 la.
Oh, look at him running. Oh, that one went up on the ceiling.
Can you do that?
Action as the Commando.
I had never really thought about it. I never aimed to play Commando.
Hey, Moose.
Huh?
Your goal in this series is to put your turret in the most unlikely and inconvenient locations,
Okay.
and then
Yes.
tell us about it.
Okay.
Yep. So if there's a bunch of bad guys, like place the turret behind a rock.
Okay.
Or on a ceiling.
Yeah.
Got it.
Mainly on the ceiling. See
Okay.
how many times you can get it up on the ceiling, because that actually
Yeah.
seems kind of rad.
All over the ceiling.
Your mission, if you choose to accept it, is to do turret trick shots.
Yeah.
Oh, that boy not only went invisible, he went like incorporeal. That sword was like, nah. Or Zero actually
And-
took that shot and he's like just trying to look cool for this angle.
He just falls off the train in the
Yeah.
background.
Well,
camera
also,
turns off,
people
he's like,
wonder
"Oh."
what he is because if you notice, he has one less finger
Yeah.
than everyone else.
Oh yeah. It's a big wide
Ew.
universe.
Wait,
It's cute that y'all
He
think
ain't
you're
so
the heroes
handsome
of this
no
little
more.
adventure.
Automaton
but
only an
you're
automaton
not.
mom could love.
Welcome to Pandora, kiddos.
You call me kiddo. I'm 43.
Ah.
Not really, not yet.
Yeah.
One
I was
day
like-
when I'm 43, I'll boot this game up just so I can yell it at him.
Like, you look ridiculously good for a 43-year-old.
Well, thank you. I guess I'll just stick with that the number then. Okay, so now it's asking me if I want to stick with this character. Yeah, stick with Patty. Siren.
Can't believe you're playing your mom.
It's a little weird, I gotta say. And
Really
Moose knows what my mom looks like. So when you see her, you'll be like, "Holy crap, that's your mom! This is weird." And every time I'm like downed and you don't revive me, I'm gonna tell my mom you didn't revive me. I'm gonna tell her that you didn't
Whatever.
revive
Your
her.
mom still likes me more because of the let's pickle argument, so.
Great.
I can't
Another
believe my
dead
mom
vault
took your side on
hunter.
that.
Handsome Jack's been busy.
Wait, do you guys just see the rest of the party just standing around awkwardly?
Yeah.
I see a guy that looks like a
You're
Zabrak.
not
I see
dead.
someone's foot.
Yes! Now I can get off this glacier. Claptrap, your metaphorical ship has finally come in.
Oh, do I get to
Allow me
stand?
to introduce myself.
Oh, hey.
I
All right,
am
yeah.
a
Oh my God, am I
CL4P
tall?
TP steward bot,
Oh my God.
but my friends
Why
call me
are you so
Claptrap.
short?
Or they would if any of them were still alive, or had existed in the
I'm
first
tall.
place. Oh, I've
Good
got
for you,
something
Moose.
for
It
you.
finally
Come
happened.
true.
Here, take this
crouch?
echo communicator that I totally didn't loot from one of these corpses. It comes with a class 12 heads-up display.
I
complete
think I
with a
might be
mini-map.
average height.
Now, come, friend. Let's
My
get you
dream.
inside.
Wait,
Man,
Moose?
this is great. Now that I've met a mighty vault hunter, I can finally
You
join
are
the resistance
unsettling.
sanctuary.
You guys
Take
want to look at
against
Moose for a
Jack's
second?
Yeah, as I said, she looks like a Zabrak.
So I stopped thinking out
Wait,
loud.
wait, that's
Because of the,
wait,
because
Moose,
of
is
the
this you?
spikes.
Yeah, that's Moose.
Oh,
I'll
yeah, your
explain
face is
everything
awfully
soon, but know
psycho-ish
this.
to be a
You're
commando.
alive for a reason.
Also, Moose, tell me, don't I look like my mom?
You do look like your mom.
Oh, isn't it weird?
It's weird.
So you guys have different skins. I'll have to try
Oh.
a different skin next time.
We can change skins at the new U station, I think it is.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
it's super easy to switch.
Yep,
We just
yep.
have to get a little bit further in.
Moose, the
Dang, I
crystal
wonder
on
what that
says
means to
you look
you.
like a Mad Max version of Darth Maul. Pretty true.
What was that?
Oh, what happened to your health already?
Mad Max, Darth Maul. I mean,
because
I,
I'm the first player, I'm the
Darth
only one
Maul
that actually is like affected
is a
by the
Zabrak,
cutscene,
so-
so I start with no
Resistance
HP.
without dying
Oh,
will be
okay.
Handsome Jack's downfall.
Okay, so just as a refresher, and assuming that this mod didn't change anything, we share money that we pick up in all currency pickups, but we don't share ammo.
Open!
Correct.
Wait, did
Which
I
it can
accidentally
be
hit
Just a
you?
little added security.
Fine.
Gotta keep those bullet
If
bombs
you
at
hit
bay,
someone, you can
or they'll rip your
challenge
eyes
you.
out.
do a duel, but you don't have to accept it, you know.
Yeah, I turned off. To
I was
Unless
just trying to
you're a
figure out
weenie.
what brought out my sword, and Wander happened to waltz in the way.
Oh, I do have a gun.
Sorry about the mess. Everything Jack kills, he dumps here. Bandits, vault hunters, claptrap units. If I sound pleased about this, it's only because my programmers made this my default
The
tone
guys
of
have
voice.
turned down.
I'm actually quite depressed.
Yeah, I
Now,
think my
He is
creatures
loud.
around
volume
here
down
are
to like
dangerous.
2.
None more
I
than
left-
this bullywong named
I left
Knucklejack.
everything
Killed
down
everyone I
except
know.
Claptrap, and I
Anywho,
regret
I keep
that.
a pistol in the cabinet over there for
Very-
emergencies.
Oh my
But
god,
in
I feel like the
here,
devs on
we should be
purpose made
pretty
his
safe.
voice way louder than everyone else's voices.
I would not be surprised by that, honestly.
Because you have to turn him down to like 1 to make that like
The gun.
like
Gun in the
doable.
cabinet.
I wonder there's some health in that potty back there.
Ooh.
Yep, I got some more.
Ooh.
But their time has passed.
Eh.
Thanks to Handsome Jack, Pandora needs a new hero. I know that hero is you.
Apart from
Oh
the
man,
excruciating
the
pain,
thing that
this
took
is
me so
great.
long to get used
I've
to
been waiting
is
for a
that
mighty vault hunter to help
Angel
me
has a
with
completely
Sanctuary.
different like
I will
actress
be your wise leader,
from the
and
first
you
game.
shall be
Huh.
my fearsome minion.
Like her face is just entirely different.
Wait, there's claptrap pinups?
Of course.
Yeah,
For
there was
goodness
that.
sake.
He gets lonely.
Also, dead claptraps over here.
Who wants to bet he actually dressed himself up with the camera and is just putting up pinups of himself to keep himself
Oh yeah,
company?
that's him. That's him for sure. Yeah.
'Cause I think all the other ones
Wait.
have just been dead this
Just let
entire
me get
time.
this door open
Yeah.
and
No,
we'll
I
hunt
feel like he
ourselves a
wouldn't,
bully
despite
mob.
being a robot, he wouldn't know how to use Photoshop. That's just him dressing up.
Yeah.
So Joe, you were saying we do not share ammo?
No, we don't share ammo.
Onward, seeing
Uh,
eye
so
minion.
don't be a
Let
jerk
me
and
know
take
if I'm gonna
everything.
run into anything.
I mean, it's. I
You
kind
cap
of
out
wish.
pretty quick.
Let me see what ammo I have in my
This
inventory.
mod makes it to where we share ammo, but I doubt it.
As
I
long
mean,
as
it-
we all kind of
Even
just
though
use
Knuckle
separate
Dragon
types of
blindsided
guns,
me,
like Shell's gonna be using
Yeah.
a sniper rifle. I am a terrible loot monger, so I'm actually the dangerous one.
Well, I normally am too, which is why I was clarifying.
Stick close to the robot.
Yeah, that sounds
He will
sounds
help you
fine.
get off this glacier
Vaguely different
Like-
to the
weapons will
city
cap
of
out pretty quick.
Like
Sanctuary.
a
That is the
game
only
klepto.
place you will be safe.
It's fine. Don't think about it too much. Like Wander said, if you're picking up ammo for a gun you don't need, you'll eventually max out. You'll pretty quickly max out, and you shouldn't have to worry too much about it.
Okay.
There's also always melee, and all our special abilities once we unlock them. We don't get those till level 5 though.
There's always Meme.
There is always our cat.
I wonder if they're gonna have more than one hero power in this one. Like if they're gonna go slightly more Battleborn-ish.
Oh, in this mod or in the third one?
In the third one.
Get to Sanctuary.
Why can't I seem to reload? What on earth? Why am I reload? What? Okay. I guess I'll
Why
catch.
is not my reload? Why is my
I
chat?
will catch up. Oh, why is
Oh,
my reload
that's
right
rumbling.
Again? Jack's
Weird.
carrying Pandora forward to find the vault. They say Jack's drilling operations are causing those earthquakes. That, or your mom just got out of bed. Zing!
Godzilla in the chat says, not so fun fact, the voice actor for Claptrap, David Eddings, nearly died for some pretty bad lung stuff.
Oh.
I'm so glad
Godzilla.
he didn't totally die.
Get to Sanctuary.
Yeah, for anyone tuning in and wanting to know what the Reborn mod is, adds weapons, changes skill trees, changes skills, makes
It
weapons
adds a lot
scale
of
with
stuff
you.
from in like design decisions from the pre-sequel that were like good, and
Yeah.
they brought them over, which I think is actually really cool.
It's a good idea, yeah. I played, and I actually really liked all of the pre-sequel. I played that all in a fairly solid chunk, but I know a lot of people didn't like it. But mechanically, it was certainly...
You still there?
I think I played that.
Anymore. Kind of just waiting on you.
We got Claptrap.
Friend of
I think I
crap.
played the pre-sequel in like 4 or 5 sittings, and like the
Yeah.
last one was like 5 hours long, and recorded none of the last one, and that was before I started streaming.
Oh, okay, okay.
I have like
Yeah,
a partial series.
I just remembered, in multiplayer, you can't pick up ammo you don't need, even if it's capped.
Oh, it's very annoying.
Forgot about. I figured that they would change that or something.
Oh, my eye just switched back on. I see a tough-looking minion and an incredibly handsome robot, which means that whoever has my eye.
Oh man, that's a big critter.
Big boy. Oh yeah, another thing this mod does is it by default disables cutscenes, monster intros.
Oh, interesting.
I'm not sure why
why
that was seen as a streamline, but
I'll live.
yeah,
Ah,
yeah,
it's fleeing.
it's fine. We can do our own intro. Knuckle Dragger!
Level up.
Knuckles!
Whoa! Look at that rain of loot.
Look at that loot. This
Really,
is my
did
loot.
he die like up there? Oh right, I forgot they had the like the weird like stat challenges.
Let me
Hey,
think.
Bullymong,
I
is
just want to
this the thing
say
that you are, Joe?
Bullymong?
Yeah, isn't that what?
No,
Chat was saying?
Binturong. He's a Binturong.
Venturong.
Oh,
right.
Binturong. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah,
That's
the
a real
bars.
thing.
Oh yeah. Katie, Varsha was
Is that the
talking about
cat
it.
bear?
Yes, she posted a picture. It's a real thing. It's neither related to a cat or a bear, but people call it a cat
Really
bear.
weird looking. I thought it was gonna be adorable. It is not. Although I'm sure Firestar would argue with me on that because she thinks
Oh, I know. She
everything
loves
is adorable.
snakes. She's weird.
She thinks Isaac is adorable. So
Isaac?
from Isaac,
Finding of Isaac?
yeah,
He's adorable. Fine with
you're
you.
weird.
Ooh, I see some loot down there that we left. I'm gonna go touch it. Go touch that loot. Firing at me. Moose. You know you can't take the loot if you shoot me.
I want
That's
to be
it.
a
As
little
soon as we get
scared,
back to
though.
Sanctuary, you're gonna get fisticuffs.
Oh, bring it.
Nice knowing you. I hear getting eaten alive by bullymongs isn't such a bad way to go.
Oh
Let me
man.
get that for you. Executing phase shift.
Thanks, Angel.
I will admit I like this variant of Angel. I think better than the previous other one.
I honestly don't even remember what the first one looked like. I just remember when I first played this one, I was like, wow, that is a different person.
Please take whatever you need for the journey ahead.
Did they have just a lady with a fan blowing in her
Now
hair,
here's the question:
like for the
is it
previous
the
one
same
too?
Lady?
I am in this location.
Is it the same lady?
I have no like the voice actor and the image because I have no idea, but I like to imagine it's not. They just like randomly got somebody's like hot wife to stand there for a bit, aimed a fan at her, and it's like, all right.
It is mostly just repeating very short clips.
It's one
let's
clip.
see.
I think
Ooh.
that's it.
It does. It actually does. I wouldn't. I would believe that. Jacobs.
All right.
All
So we
right,
have to
fine.
clean up the
So,
bird.
there we go.
This way to Southern Shelf, minion. Let's go.
I love it how I'm supposed to be the like the shortest character by far of the crew, but like my cameras point at shoulder height for the rest of you, and I'm a little disappointed by that.
Keep your wits about you, minion.
Like,
This glacier's run by a
vaguely,
man
I'm.
named Captain
It
Flint.
makes me think
But
I'm
your
taller
technique
than
is
everybody
torture
else,
playing
and I
for
know
few
that's
months.
wrong.
We play games like dodge the blowtorch and don't get dunked into the pool of acid. I was really good at the first
Oh,
one.
so is that the Hyperion station up there?
Attention,
Huh.
people of Pandora.
Oh,
Handsome
God.
Jack here, offering $1 million to
Enough
whoever
fall
brings
damage.
me the head of the Vault Hunter who just arrived in Liarsburg.
Sorry.
Oh, and I'm still offering a reward for Roland, the mass murdering leader of the Crimson Raiders. Good hunting, bandits. $1 million bucks.
$1 million?
Boys, this is Captain
Man, I wasn't even
Flint.
paying attention to what he
I
said.
want you to find that
$10
Vault
million
Hunter
bucks.
And bring 'em to me.
I keep doing that.
Look, me simple man. Me hear $1 million. Me listen.
Kill more of these skaglings, do it.
Yeah, let's try out this new Jacobs.
Hey, Hammerlock!
I like it to fire from the hip.
Spectacular.
How
First
dare you.
Captain Flint's bandits attack, then
Oh
Flint
dang, this thing has a
up.
really low
Horrifying me
firing
caught
rate.
in a
Uh-oh.
previous life to
The
deserve
shooty
this.
rate.
Yeah, the shooty duty rate. I thought one of the things about Jacobs was that they could fire as fast as you could pull the trigger. What gives?
What is wrong?
Maybe he can't pull it very fast.
Just
I'm Maya.
Snagleg. Still got a proposition for you, Vault
Is a
Hunter.
lady?
You give up?
I have to fall back and check this gun out. I thought that was the thing about Jacobs. I guess it doesn't say fires as fast as you can pull the trigger.
Then what
Guess that's not always a
handsome
given,
Jack
huh?
will do to you?
You're irritating me.
Sometimes it's just also high power with no bells attached, eh? Well, in that case, I don't like this gun.
I'll need to find some help. Let's see.
This ain't over.
I think there's some back here.
Oh yeah, we gotta find some more of that sweet sugar crystal.
Since my minion just saved the town,
There's no red sugar here.
They just put in little vials.
Yes, Yes, I suppose I am in your debt now, aren't I? Come to my shack and I shall restore Claptrap's sight. First, I shall shut off the electrical fence for you.
Oh, I
there's
like
another
that.
healing
Nice.
map over here.
Let Claptrap go first.
I knew Hammerlock would come around eventually. Me
Yeah, see,
and him
we
were
never
like
left,
two peas in a
Bla-
pod. Two
Rock
bolts in a
Galactic,
bag.
by the way. This is just us after we, spent like a summer working out. We're still the
Well,
same
at
old
least-
dwarves.
I would say Salvador is probably one of the dwarves. I'm not sure about the rest of you.
Now, see, Salvador was the guy who
Claptrap.
said he was joining us on the diet, but he didn't actually join us on the diet.
No, he just went to go do Arm Day forever.
So he electrocuted himself on the fence. Poor Claptrap.
Hammerlock does not like Claptrap.
Most people don't.
I like him. He's fun to
I
play
think
as.
he's, yeah, I think he's endearing.
There-
In the
there's a-
pre-sequel, his character's
I have the eye.
hilarious.
I know. There's also a special place in my heart for the screams of everybody else in my party when I go into like Claptrap mode.
Yeah, I know. I played with Moose for just a little bit, and every time I did something, she'd be like, "I'm green and I don't know why." It was just like it's just a nuisance.
A fun nuisance though. Some of them were great.
I know. It's fun for me.
You're far uglier than I remember.
Hey,
Time to join up with the Crimson Raiders
There you go.
Sanctuary. This place is full of nothing
My sick
but
tattoo.
losers and jerkbags. Like that Hammerlock dude.
for my arm tattoo.
at your side.
Now that Liarsburg is cleared, I might as well
I've
turn on the main
always
power.
got new
This
stock.
town's full of things that may be of use to a go-getting slayer of men like yourself.
Minion, roll out.
If I remember
I
right,
see
you can
our
play as
fearless
Sir
leader Jack
Hammerlock
is
or his
looking for
sister.
charming
His
fellow, isn't
sister.
he? Spouts
Right?
trouble
Who's his
between
sister?
kids to the frontier, then shoots
I don't
on
remember.
unmarried
I
women and
I
children like
think
a
you can play
going
as
style.
Hammerlock in a Hammerlock in the second
Position
game.
again, aren't I? Apologies.
In the second one?
Or pre-sequel, sorry.
Oh, the pre-sequel. I actually don't remember all the characters. My favorite character was the girl who was Handsome Jack's girlfriend for a bit. She's the cowgirl one. I forget her name.
Broken. The resistance must have disconnected it before they left for Sanctuary. I'd planned to post some jobs for you. Oh well, just speak to me instead.
Parkour.
Right then.
Whoa.
Greetings. Do you feel you have...
Did I just level up? Oh, here we go.
Yeah, we did level up.
This town used to have a spectacular amount
I
Well, under
always-
SVU's ruined that term for me.
What, parkour?
Level up.
Oh, well, you stop referencing that. No one needs to ever remember that. Just talk about parkour.
Wait, I would like to hear about this. Why were you level up?
Oh no.
Okay, so there's this weird episode of Law and Order SVU that features Tobuscus and
Oh.
Paul
Who?
and
Jake Paul.
Oh, okay.
or Logan Paul. I don't know, maybe both Pauls.
One of
Anyway.
the two.
And it's all about how gamer girls aren't accepted, and this girl gets assaulted in the bathroom, and the police are like, "What happened?" And she leans in and she's like, "They leveled up." And it's just the worst line I've ever heard on a show.
It was pretty universally maligned by the internet.
Oh
For
yeah,
good reason.
yeah.
I mean,
it
it's
was
just
just terrible.
even from like a comedic or a writing, kind of like a clever writing standpoint. It's just, there's nothing clever about that. That doesn't really make sense.
The best part of the whole thing was the name of the guest writer for that episode.
What?
Speedweed.
Weed?
First name Speed, last name Weed. Speedweed.
And you know someone made that, changed that to their name, and they're super into it though.
And they're like, and that's, I swear to God, that's all he's done, is that
Okay,
one really
but
bad
really
episode.
though, Moose, everyone's got a name that they would change their name to, and they would feel so good about it.
I
What's?
think it'd be Speedweed was something that someone chose. So
Oh wait, are you saying yours would be Speedweed?
No, I'm just saying you think that was something that someone chose instead of just having terrible meth parents or something.
Oh, Moose, you're really dumping on Speedweed right now.
Oh
Well,
wow.
he made a really bad episode of Law and Order SVU. He should be ashamed of himself.
Speedweed's
Wow.
backstory is a dark thing indeed.
Well, we don't know if they just changed their name or if they have meth parents. According to Moose, we don't know.
I mean, with a name like Speedweed, they've got, well, pretty close to meth parents. I mean, they could be crack parents.
I can
There's
see.
parents.
I can see a hospital bed, a woman
Oh,
and a man.
no,
They say, "What
that's-
will you name the child?" And they dismissively wave their hands in a half fake stupor, they go speed, weed.
No,
Weed, speed.
Their names are Speed and Weed. Like, the parents are Speed and Weed, and they couldn't decide which drug they'd try and, like, send their child down.
Their names were just drugs.
Whoa, these are some pretty cool helmets.
Oh my god. What you want me to grab? You want me to grab you?
So I can look like...
Oh, I do like the sound of beer.
Oh, y'all changing your skins?
Yeah.
I mean, like, why not? Yeah.
I'm adding horns for extra height.
Go for it.
Here's what's gonna happen, Vault Hunter.
Oh god, what's gonna happen?
My first mate, Boom Boom, is gonna kill you. Jack's gonna pay us, and I'm gonna play hopscotch in your chest cavity.
Can you toggle third person mode?
Can you toggle first person mode?
Yeah, first person, third person.
No, this game's full first bird person.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, come check me out. What do I look like?
Well,
well, I mean, you could just go to the new U station and see it, can't you?
Yeah.
You can hit tab and look at your menu.
It to me.
okay. When you guys, like, type out Moose and Joe or, like, Kakujo or whatever, do you have, like, a common misspelling that you accidentally do?
Let me think. Well, I mean, people usually misspell Kakujo, but, I mean, Moose and Joe, I could see people misspelling that one. Because, yeah, it's just Moose and then the N and then Joe.
Because whenever I'm in a hurry and, like, I fat finger it, I type in Wanderbots, and I'm not sure how.
Wanderbots?
It just happened again. It's not uncommon, and I don't know why.
Wanderbots.
I'm just sticking with it for the name of this character.
I want a messed up Moose and Joe name now. Man. Okay, next time I type that out, I'm just gonna, like, play it like an enthusiastic jazz pianist.
Hey, am I ultra visible now?
Oh yeah, wow, you stand out.
Oh, anyway, Moose, you wanted me to get a look at you? Let me explain this. Let me see. You look like a... Ow.
Do I look like a man?
You look like a guy who normally, like, goes catfish noodling.
Ah, sweet. I'm your dad!
Oh, wait, no!
Your mom,
I'm playing my mom and you're playing my dad. Stop it!
I gotta see Moose.
Help!
Let me see. Oh.
Huh.
He goes... Look, you got a... What is that, a piece of grass in your mouth?
Wow.
I don't know.
It's
look
if
like a
Abe
demon,
Lincoln
like
survived
El
and got
Diablo.
intense.
And
if Abe Lincoln
there were a lot of-
survived and was like...
Wonder, are you...
Very, like, demure color combinations. I'm like, this is the only thing that stands out in this snowy wilderness.
Yeah.
Moose and Joe, Moobin Job.
Moob,
Morin Show.
Oh no! Oh no!
a moob, oh no!
Moob.
Moving job sounds like the worst kind of Kama Sutra position
Moob's
technique.
Joe. A Moob Job.
What have you done?
Well, you see, what happened was I didn't like the way that my chest was so flat, so I got myself a nice pair of moves.
Oh my god, I can't.
It says we can turn something in. Oh, here with the hammer lock.
Okay. I couldn't move my arm for like 2 minutes or
No,
cat was trying
okay.
so hard to get up in here.
I'll ask you for Dad. Hey,
Wait, why can't we turn this in?
freeze to death out there?
Hello, Kitty.
I think it's because Jack's talking. Might as well wait for a second.
Been pretty good.
Okay.
Just bought a pony made of diamonds. Yeah, because
I want to
Let
see his
Jack
twin
talk.
brother, Ugly John.
That's cool. Goodbye.
I mean, Handsome Jack is honestly pretty ugly. Have you seen his face? Ain't even real.
Yeah,
I thought he was supposed
isn't
to
it?
be like
Feel you have too many
obvious
bullets,
bad
but not
guy,
funny.
like rich guy in a Disney movie,
If you're to survive out
much.
here for any length of
like
time, you'll need a bit of
Hans from
I
Frozen.
suggest paying a visit to the old Crimson
Hans?
Raiders.
Wait,
Yeah.
sorry, I crossed wires. Are we talking about how Hans has moobs?
What? No.
That's worrying.
I'm sorry.
Let's talk about how in like every Disney movie there's like the villain who's supposed to be good looking. And like when you get older you're like, oh no, he's supposed to look evil, but as a kid you're like, something feels off about this handsome guy. Like Gaston.
I know. Oh my god. Hans had this way of looking like he had a twisty mustache, even though he didn't have a twisty mustache. Like, clearly, they got really good character designers. Yeah, Godzilla, your link went through. It's not supposed to work, but you know what I think it is, Godzilla? You can post links in the chat because you're VIP'd.
I was gonna say, yeah,
Pretty
VIP,
sure that's.
So.
I remember before that wasn't working, but it looks like Twitch fixed that.
My God, May, I get it. It didn't pet you long enough for 3 hours earlier.
Oh, is that your cat?
Yeah, she's all up in my business when I
Oh,
shoot.
she's like Kling.com right now, though. Like all day today.
Oh, really?
Like she clawed up my side and scratched me up to get up on my lap while I was trying to work. And every time I tried to type anything out on my keyboard, I'd bonk her on the head. But she was like, "This is close enough to a pet. Thank you."
Oh, poor kitty.
Might die. I realize I have no shields. Out. Yeah.
Oh no!
I just saw Red Skull right when.
Who's attacking you?
No.
What?
Wait,
Someone
what's happening
behind
to you
me?
two? Wait, where is it?
I tried to save
there's-
Wander, and then
Whoa!
what's
Grenade
here?
boy! It's a grenade boy! It's a grenade
It's a
boy!
grenade?
Whoa! Why is this guy so hard? Why is he so hard?
Oh, I can get a kill to survive.
If we
Where?
could find somebody.
Oh, thank you.
Wait, Wander! Wait! We got prioritize.
I'm gonna die.
Moose, get shell!
Okay.
Fight
Oh, that's
Thanks.
good timing.
Oh man, that right there is called teamwork, and it makes the dream work.
Okay.
I guess it's because he was level 4 and had grenades, and we were. I don't know. Does this mod make them super tough? Yeesh.
Where was he even situated? Up on the roof? Or elsewhere?
It doesn't help that Shell, Moose, and I don't have shields yet. Oh, hey! Speaking of, found shields.
Oh, nice.
I actually do have nice shields that I just have not been equipping them. So if anyone needs one, I've at least got some basic ones.
Okay, I need one.
Who's there? Who's there?
How do you equip stuff?
Okay, it's preparing the
So
shield
far, it
module.
doesn't seem like anything's
Oh.
too tough. They might have actually given it kind of the Metro treatment, where everything is everything hits harder, but dies faster.
Oh, okay. Not quite the bullet sponges.
I'm not a big fan of bullet sponges in games.
I'm not either. I'm gonna get too used to it, and then I'm gonna get in an IRL gunfight, and I'm gonna be like, oh, I don't understand why I died so quickly.
Don't get in a gunfight.
No, I try not to, but sometimes life happens, Moose.
I mean,
Okay. Oh, there's some guys up there.
I am not very accurate. Whatever.
I like
So I
being a
can't get in
sniper
a
in these
gunfight.
Gas
games.
canister. Level 4.
Let's see anyone else on the field. Oh, there's a gasoline tank up there.
how's EXP distributed if you're...
I don't know, because I
Yeah,
was
'cause I
just thinking that
just
to
now got
myself.
level 4.
It looks like there's a somehow kind of weird discrepancy, but it's very slight, because Moose just dinged.
Huh.
Are you guys
Ding-a-ling.
close?
Weird.
You can see in the bottom of the screen right
Oh
in
yeah,
the bar.
yeah, I am like a hair's breadth.
Okay. That's weird. I wonder if that must be a mod thing, because I've never heard of that before. And I've played this game many times.
Ooh, there's a fuse on the other side of that electric fence. Just run through the fence. You won't take damage if you go fast enough.
I want to
not
hear him
buying
say
that.
there's a snake in
Here
my
I
boots.
go.
Oh, that looked like it hurt. Do it again.
Okay.
Maybe you're not running fast enough?
There goes my shield.
Ooh, I got it. You just gotta...
Where's
If
the
I
thing we gotta shoot?
could, make a suggestion, you could shoot the fuse box to shut off the electricity. Then
Clean.com.
grab the cap-
Ooh, maybe grab it with your teeth.
In general, ignore any advice
Hey,
Claptrap
Moose,
gives
you
you.
always know how to make me feel like a very funny guy. I appreciate it.
I don't know why I just thought about
I missed it. What happened?
No,
Watch out, you're getting
she's
flanked
just
by
laughing about
monsters. Hey,
something
look,
I
the
said,
monsters
like,
are
10
standing on
minutes
each
ago.
other. That's hilarious. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No,
Well,
not so much
Yeah, they're
anymore.
just climbing over each other to get at us. All of us
That
desirable
is a good time for a level.
handsome folks. Yeah.
Burn.
Everybody dinging.
Dang.
I like weapons that apply burn and such.
I know,
Yeah.
very fun.
I
Very pretty.
I think I've only ever cared for like burn damage in this game, which probably gimps me pretty hard against certain enemy types, but like all the other ones just feel
Oh,
unsatisfying.
yeah. See, that's actually why I usually don't do elemental. I just stick to Jacobs and raw damage because I know I'm supposed to be switching weapons for certain for certain enemies, and I'm like, eh.
Oh, we're not supposed to be here. We just went this direction.
We just did it. Because we the best.
Now, do enemies respawn in this game, or do they die permanently?
They'll come back after you zone at least a space or two away. Man, I'm already full of stuff. I gotta go find a shop-o-matic thing.
I think that is the
Try it.
one. Ooh, hi. Oh, Iridium.
Oh, did you find some iridium? Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
was
I
that
think
shared?
I also read. Oh, that's shared among us equally. Like
Okay,
mine.
that's good.
I also read that in this mod, it might not be on by default, but people were saying that now all of the, you know, the special loot that you usually have to use golden keys for back at Sanctuary,
It's part of the
now
game
that
now.
costs iridium instead of golden keys. I don't
Which
know.
I think is a good system.
Yeah, it's fair. It's not like
not
quite so pay to. Oh yeah, careful! It's gonna come down on us.
You never had to do pay to win for the shift codes, but you had to like hunt them down, and it sucks. I can remember not being very. I remember being just kind of frustrated. It's like, all right, now I gotta enter in like a billion codes.
Oh yeah, that did suck. I appreciate that recently they kind of just give everyone a bunch of keys to start with their characters now.
Yeah. I just remember
far
ending
more
up with
desirable.
like 60 keys or something like that. I was like, I don't really know what to do with all this actually.
Well, yeah, like at first I was excited, and then after putting in like 50 keys, I was like, oh yeah, these, even though these are legendary, these guns are gonna be obsolete here in a second. And I gotta sell all this crap. Shit. Okay, just a heads up for all those watching. I'm not gonna fuss too much about specific details on my weapons. I'm gonna focus on just clearing out my inventory and moving on. Custom skins.
Stabbed and mauled to death 1,000 times over. I loved every part of that sentence. Thanks for
Got
the
that.
tip, amigo. You deluded psychopath. Once I get back to my men, we're gonna come back with reinforcements. And you and everyone in this disgusting village, all your men, all the women, and all the children, you're all gonna
Children.
Oh, you guys can hear that.
Be their mean children.
I couldn't hear you over the sound of your arm.
Oh yeah, totally. That's again like the multiplayer in this game is very nice. Very oh no.
There's no fall damage. It's handy.
Yeah. Still, when I fall long distances, I still go. Ooh.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Ooh. Hold on a second. Found myself a loot box of shields up here. Not sure that any of these are any good though.
Grab them, sell them. I got a good shield.
Yeah.
I'll go
sell
turn
'em.
this one in. Oh.
Do it.
Yeah. I just had a thing pop up being like, defend Claptrap, and I'm like, is this, do I have to?
You'll be fine. Like a turtle, they'll be fine.
This is still kind of from that era of like Dead Island where escort quests meant something. So, I don't know, sometimes I actually have to ask that question. It's like, oh shit, should I care?
Protection from
Yeah.
bullets. Ho!
Ooh!
Would you like to do battle with a midget riding piggyback on a bullymong? If the answer is yes, please proceed to the southern shelf and defeat Mitch.
Mitchmong for me. If the answer is no, you are sad and I have no desire to speak with you further.
Boy.
Oh.
Man,
Yeah,
these
they really.
guys really hit hard. God dang. No, I'm about to go down. No, not like this. Not like this. Not like this.
I'm
I'm so used to being able to branch off from the team and like take, you know, pot shot a few guys. I gotta not do that anymore.